Ahoy! I actually wanted to take today off, that's why my webcam isn't on or anything. This is completely unplanned last minute, because the nominations for the Golden Bolts were announced. If you don't know what that is basically awards for the content creators of the year in various different directions in the SMITE community, and I got a nomination. So thank you guys very much for nominating me, otherwise I wouldn't have made it on this list in the first place. I very much appreciate that, and at the same time, obviously, if you want to support me and if you want to give me the chance to potentially have my name said on stage at HRX, I would much appreciate if you vote for me. If you don't, that's completely fine too. I wanted to go through the list quickly as well, outside of that. Just briefly talk about the creators on there and stuff. And, you know, I'm not going to say who I'm voting for because I really don't know with a lot of them yet, but just give a general feel or whatever. I don't know, explain it. So the first category is Video Creator of the Year, and I'm not in that one because they split that by NA and International, which is kind of funny, but I fall under International in that regard. So we have Sam the Dude, we have Brutal Magazine Time, The Other Frost, and Elu. And honestly, I think they're all great guys. I gotta personally give it to my boys Brutal Maglini or Frost because that's the people I talk to the most. But I think every one of them makes great content, and I'd be down to vote any of them really. Then International Content Creator of the Year. Who would I vote for? I don't know. Well, the thing is, what I find interesting is Warchi is Spanish. Ferre is someone I didn't know before. I think he's Spanish as well because he had something in his title with Warchi, so maybe someone who knows Warchi. And Xitoman, I hope someone pronounced it, is Brazilian, I think. So I'm the only English-speaking one in there. And that means I'm going to have some hot competition with Warchi, especially. I don't know if the other ones are big enough to be, running up as well. But Warchi has a massive Spanish-speaking fan base. Like, he has basically almost the entire Spanish-speaking fan base united behind him. So it's going to be a very, very interesting race. So I'd very much appreciate if you go on the website and vote. I'll drop the link below as well. Because this is going to be... I don't even know if it's going to be close. I feel like Warchi is going to take it with quite a bit of distance. But I don't know. I have hope to at least be named at some point in this way, like along the finalists. So fingers crossed. Then we have the Video of the Year. I haven't actually watched this one. This one's my Havadil Store Cthulhu, Brazilian. In this case, I think I'll have to give it to Whiskey Worm. I think both of these videos are fantastic. In my opinion, the Whiskey Worm animation was just the video that stood out for me throughout the year the most memorable one. But again, completely personal choice. And Brexy and BMT are both great creators, and their videos are fantastic. So again, it's just like super open voting there. Then Streamer of the Year, also an interesting one. I think I personally would probably vote Fine OK here, I think. Just because he's been like the one where I would say he's most of the year. He's been like on a rise throughout the year the most, whereas Weekend and Incon have always been big, and Sam has always been not the biggest streamer basically, but always in a relatively popular area. And I don't know why, but I see Sam the Dude more as a YouTuber than as a streamer, but that's maybe just because I'm not on Twitch that much. But again, also very open. International Streamer of the Year, I just gotta give that one to Hazer, because Hazer's just absolutely hilarious. It's funny that he's even in there again. Like that's the split they're making between NA and other countries, including English-speaking ones. But yeah. Clip of the Year, I haven't actually watched all of these, but I have a feeling it's probably gonna be the triple one shot with BMT. But this is actually weird because this says triple one shot with BMT and it's stormed. So if we go on this, I'm fairly certain we would see a stormed clip and not a BMT clip. Yeah, this is a stormed clip. He was playing with BMT. We can actually play this one. So it's a bit confusing. There's a few other icons. You saw a Fine OK icon up there that shouldn't be there, and one of the links leads to the wrong video, so I think they're still fixing some things at the moment. But yeah, we have a Stormed reaction with no voice. That's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, shout out to my boy Stormed. So I feel like I just vote Stormed here because I love Stormed. But again, I would have to watch the other clips as well. Community Member of the Year, I find incredibly hard. Incredibly hard. Like Wraithen is like the front-facing Olympian that does the most for everyone, basically. Jithens is just incredibly invested in all the competitive stuff and does so much work for free, basically, in that regard. It's also crazy. Savvy gets my personal shout out because he's been doing so much for OCE specifically, or for the international service in general as well. And Blues Ultra has been the one always doing all the statistical collections for every SPL game, for every patch, all the overviews. That's all Blues Ultra. So I almost want to give my vouch here for Blues Ultra, because he probably is not going to get that many votes because his name is not that out there compared to the other ones. But again, all 4 of them are fantastic. Fan art of the year, we can actually just have a look at those. What we got. I love all these guys. I still owe Rage in a video as well, I gotta say, because he made a really cool concept for me. Coming soon, TM. Okay, so we got, is this, oh, Tsukiyomi skin, okay, like a wolf Tsukiyomi. We've got a very British Baba Yaga skin. We've got a Ra skin, okay, cool. I like this one. And then we've got, oh, this is more like a cartoon thing. I think I'm gonna give it to Raging Cajun. I think I'm not a fan of the British concept that much. I think it's just a bit, I don't know. And that's a bit too much. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a lot of art from Wolfdog and from Rob. I just think out of the art that they've chosen here, I would probably go for the Paper Raw. I just really like that. Funniest moment, I'm not going to go through all of them right now. I'll have to look at them later and then get my feels for them, because I can't judge that just based on the person. This one I found really interesting because you have Rookie of the Year, but then you have multiple people from Sanguine. If I'm not mistaken, Jarkor is Sanguine as well. Not sure on the top of my head, but I think so. So I feel like they're going to split their votes, and that's going to make Awesome Jake win automatically. But then somebody made the interesting argument that Jarkor is the only one with the hilarious profile picture here. So that's a good point. So I don't know. I don't know where we'd even name Rookie of the Year of all of them, because, I mean, Sanguine has been showing up so much. I think that's just amazing. But Awesome Jake has also got this really cool story where everyone thought he was going to do nothing. And that did not turn out to be the case. So hard one. Again. Then we have the Pro Player of the Year. I don't really know. I find it hard to name a Pro Player of the Year. I have no preference for anyone here in particular. I could say I would vote for the jungler because that's my main role, but then we also have multiple junglers. So I don't know. It depends on what playstyle you prefer and what personality you prefer, I think. And then Esports Player of the Year, I also have to watch them first, so I can't really say anything about that. So those are the votes. That's my feels about them so far. Just a little quick video, really. Nothing too fancy. And yeah, let me know what you're voting. Let me know what your favorite things were. I want to hear from you guys. And if you're going to vote for me or against me. And other than that, again, thank you so much for nominating me. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity in the first place. And thank you for sticking around for so long. I mean, I wouldn't even be on this list if I didn't have you guys watching my videos in the first place. And with that, thank you guys very much for watching. And I hope to see you for the next one soon. And maybe in a way at HRX. Well, I won't be there, I guess, but my name might be there. Okay. I'm going to go play some games now. I hope to see you guys soon. And yeah, that's it for today. DukeSloth out.